Welcome to the broadcast of the first match for round 4 of the 2021 HART Sapphire Series, coming to you live from Nissan Arena here in Upper Mount Gravatt, the home of the Queensland Firebirds and the home of netball in Queensland. My name is Dave Mills, joined in commentary today by superstar, fifth-year Firebird. She was in the crowd, going to watch a little sister play. We said, Gemma might come to the commentary box, and indeed you did. Gemma, welcome to the coverage.
Thanks for having me, Dave.
Wildcats versus Cougars. You're probably familiar more with the Cougars, but this is first versus fifth on the ladder. An improving Wildcats. They nearly got the win last week. They had a draw, 46-all in a thriller against the Tigers, and the Cougars doing what the Cougars do, 3 from 3, 52 points there. They look pretty impressive. What are your thoughts on this one?
I think this is I'm really excited to actually watch the Wildcats. They're a different team from last year. A lot of player rotation with the teams, but
they've lost 9 players.
Yeah. So a lot of player rotation. So they're a new side. They're really fresh. But I think if they've got their good connections today, I think they'll give Cougars a good run.
Indeed they will. And don't forget, simultaneously, we'll start with the Wildcats lineup. We'll come back to that. Wildcats lineup there. Brianna Gregory is the shooter. Josephine Bingham, the goal attack. The mid-quarters are Jessica Donnelly. Now she's back. She ran into the wall, broke her scaphoid. She's wearing a special cast on that wrist, so she'll be a bit tentative, I'd imagine, first up. Courtney Baird, the centre, and Brittany Moll, the captain and wing defence. The defensive end is Hayley Geyer and Hayley Mulheron, the two Hayleys. Liliana Rennie, Madison Fallon, Hannah Blackler are the benchies, coached by Megan Lynch. The assistant is Corinne Robinson, and Marin McCullough is the manager. The Cougars, the ever-reliable Cougars, they haven't changed much. Riley Holland at shooter, Mia Stour as the GA. There's some pretty good player. I don't know. Do you know there's Lisa Maimai? She's pretty good. She's the wing attack. Macy Garner back from injury. She's only playing 30 minutes today. She's the centre. Vivian Fitzpatrick, the WD. Ruby Bakewell-Doran is the goal defence. Olivia Coughlin, the keeper. Leaves a bench of Remy Camo, Martina Riekers, Madison Davies, who made her debut last week and was brilliant. Coached by Liz White and the Dream Team with Amanda Vanderwall. That's a very strong Cougars lineup. Just there's the umpires, Di Fawcett and Rachel Thomas. And Buddy Nuku is the reserve. I'd just like to take this opportunity to, because we're so close to the start of the match, we get underway, we would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which this great game is taking place, the Turrbal and the Jagera people, and pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging, and extend that respect to any Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander people watching today. So Gemma, there's the lineups. It's hard to go past the Cougars, is it?
Yeah. I think Cougars will get up today. It's great to have Macy Gardner back. But it was great to see Maddie get some court time last week. So
Maddie
they've got
Davies,
a really strong 10.
Yeah, well, Lossa Numata got injured, so she came off. Maddie Davies came on. She's started playing at Brisbane Netball Association when she was 6 years old, so she's gone through all the pathways, made the Cougars 19s when we had that, then into the Ruby, and now she's making, a great fist of playing Sapphire. That's a great work. Just says the B&A is doing a good job out there.
Yeah, great reward for Maddie, so hopefully she can get on court again today and, give the Wildcats centre court a run for their money.
Indeed, and a couple of your old teammates there,
Yeah, definitely.
Like
so
Ruby's training partner, yeah?
Yeah, so Cougars have a couple of our training partners, Ruby, Macy and Mia.
Yep.
So they're...
And Macy played some games last year?
Yeah,
yep.
Macy, yes, definitely. So, and she's just getting stronger and better every training session with us. So it's great to see them play on court and work those connections.
So head-to-head, it's Cougars 4, it's Wildcats 1, and they've had one draw. That was back in the first season in 2019. Last week, the Cougars 67, Jets 48, and Wildcats drew with the Tigers, as I mentioned, 46-all. So the Cougars get us underway, and it goes straight into Holland. What's your prediction, score and winner?
Oh, score, I don't know. I reckon Cougars will be around, let's say 63, Wildcats, I'm going to say 50-something. Let's go 50.
So 13 the margin is the call from Gemma Maimai, and the first one belongs to the Cougars. But this is nice play being shown here by the Wildcats. They find their shooter, who was very impressive last week in Gregory, and she gets her first. We're 1-1. We've played half a minute. Great start both sides, Gemma.
Yeah, really good start.
So Macy Gardner in the middle there. Finds Bakewell-Doran. By her standards, a little quiet last week, but she has been on fire this season. Whatever you're doing at that Firebirds training's working.
Yeah, Megs has been working it hard, yeah.
So another one there to, that time it was Stour. So can the Wildcats answer? Oh, yes they can. That was a nice play. And the shot there from Bingham, and it's 2-2. We've played one and a bit. So great start, nice fast start. Lots of goals coming early. So Holland, and there's another one. So it's raining goals at the moment. We've had 5 in 90 seconds. And it's 3-2 to the Cougars. It's hard to go past them, but the Wildcats are improving. So they nearly, they had a win taken away from them last week. Some late heroics from the Tigers. So they could have had their second win of the season in the first 3, which would have been great for them. So a missed shot there, but the rebound falls to Gregory. So, Gemma, this is a pretty impressive start. Both teams, they've settled really well. It doesn't seem to be any nerves.
Yeah, I guess it's good. Like at the start of the game, you're just kind of getting a feel for what your opposition's like and knowing, okay, this is what I can do to them, this is what works. So it's great to see both sides converting their centre passes and playing it, a bit safe. But I'd love, when the minutes come down, I'm sure we'll see some intercepts and some changeovers. Indeed
we will. So Cougars 4-3 early. And don't forget, you can join us. We've got simultaneous feeds going on at the moment. The Thunder are playing their first home game against the USQ Jets up in Caloundra. So you can watch either game through the Facebook feed. But if you're watching us, you can drop us a question into Gemma. Find out how the Firebirds are going to go tomorrow against the Thunderbirds. I think they'll win by 600. And yes, by all means, join us through the Facebook page. And anytime you want to, you can drop us a line. So, for all, it's been a very bright start. We haven't played 3 minutes, and we're raining goals at the moment. Mulherron with it all to do on Holland. Mulherron, very experienced, so she'll need it all here on one of the premium shooters. Stour doesn't miss often and doesn't miss on this occasion, 5-4. Where do you see the game's won or lost, Gemma?
I think it probably, that was a little bit of a mistake there from the Wildcats, and Vivian's picked that one up. I think it'll probably be the centre court, I think. If the centre court are driving hard onto circle edge to get the ball into the shooters, because both sides do have tall shooters. So
you think the experience of Mai and Gardner will be a bit too much for Donnelly and Baird?
Potentially.
Outrun them?
Well, Lisa and Maisie have been playing for so many years, so they've got really good connections, those two, as well with Mia. So, yeah, it's quite hard to stop that combination.
It is indeed. So the Cougars got a mini break. It falls to Holland. They swing it across. I spoke to Liz today. Apparently, Maisie, she's coming back from an ankle injury, missed last week's game, and will only be playing about 50 minutes. 50% of the game, so 30 minutes. As the Cougars get another one, 7-4. And they're also nursing Riley Holland. She played nearly 45 minutes last week, and she was back to 30 this week. Nice play there.
Yeah, definitely. The goal attack for the Wildcats, I'm not too sure what her name is, but just that her body just being able to control the ball in the air.
That'll be Josephine Bingham you're speaking of.
Yes.
Of course, her sister
really
plays up
strong
at the Thunder. She'll be at the Thunder game today. So it swung across, and beautiful work there by Stour. The power of Stour. She is one of the premium GAs. Drives the circle beautifully. Oh, nice work there. Mulherron gets up. The second one was the contact. She knows it too. And Holland all alone shoots and misses. So Mulherron gets it back. And a contact call here on, I think that's on Baird. It is. Of course, Baird was a Cougar last year, so she's playing against the team she won a championship with last year. So, interesting to see how that goes. Reckon there'll be a bit of feeling there, a bit of niggle?
Yeah, potentially. I think, yeah. You always want to play good coming up to it.
Of course, your sister was a Wildcat last year.
Yes, she was.
Won a premiership with them the year before.
Yeah, definitely. So it might be, a bit weird playing against some old teammates, but yeah, that's just sport.
It is indeed, isn't it? We're sort of in the semi-professional era, so players will move around. You bring in a new franchise, players are going to move. So the ball falls back to the Cougars, an incorrect centre pass. And Ruby Bakewell-Doran with that cannon pass gets us going. Nice swing there. Oh, Riley Holland does well in traffic.
Yeah, Mia's really great with that sweep. that cross-court ball and then that sweep to try and draw 2 players, and then that will open up Riley down the back of the back.
Indeed, that has worked brilliantly so far this season. They're 3-0, the Cougars, and have performed brilliantly. Only lost the odd quarter here and there. So another goal there to Riley Holland, 9-6. Wildcats looking to answer. They don't want to let the Cougars get a big lead early, and they answer brilliantly, but there it is again, Ruby Bakal-Doran. Just got that paw out there.
It's like she's everywhere,
she
Ruby.
nearly pulled that in.
Yeah.
So that was a brilliant effort. And the ball back with them now. It falls to Bingham. Oh, nice pass into Gregory.
Yeah, that was great timing on the baseline by
And the Victorian
Brianna.
gets another one. That was brilliant timing, as you said. They're starting to get a good combination, these two. First week was a little bit rusty, but last week they really started to click. So
that's
looking
great
good.
to see.
Yeah, Holland chases it down, can't pull it in. So looking forward to seeing Madison Davies get out there. So at some stage she will, obviously, if Macy Gardner's only playing a half game. So.
Yeah, it's good to see all the different combinations that the teams have, and it makes the other team have to guess and change their playing style.
Indeed. So the ball back with Donnelly wearing that cast that's been approved by Netball Australia. It's a specific cast. She had to get clearance before she could take the court. And, of course, ran into a wall up at one of the...
poor thing.
Yeah. She was at pace chasing a ball. And
that's commitment right there.
It really was. And the wall came up a little bit quick on her.
Yeah.
And, broke her scaphoid. So she's just going to nurse it through this season. So.
Yeah.
Oh, a loose pass here from the Wildcats. Unfortunately, gets turned over. So it looks like Bakal-Doran will get it, and she'll get us going just inside the mid-third. 10-7. They need to stop this one, yeah, Gemma?
Yeah, they do. It's just a little kind of 1%ers for the Wildcats at the moment. Maybe it's just the first quarter jitters, but, yeah, you don't want to be throwing loose balls away because, especially like a team Cougars, they're going to capitalise on that.
So I was talking to their coach as well. She said it's all about just trying to encourage high-performance behaviours. They thought last week they nearly had the game in the bag. They led by 6 late in that last quarter. But a Tiger comeback, and it ended up a 46-all draw. She also reckons they just need to control the tempo a little bit. They don't need to play as fast as the other teams, like just play the Wildcat way. So that's what they're looking for this week. So fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And Bingham gets another one. So they're impressing very much early on, 8-10. Like Cougars can't pull away. A turnover here will make it exciting. And Holland finds her shooting buddy in Stour, who fires it across to Gardner. Oh, contact on the inside. Yeah, pass a shot here. So Mulherron's out of play. And Holland gets another one. Margin back to 3. We've got 6 to play in the first. And by all means, join us on the Facebook page. Gemma's here. She's taking all questions. Can ask her about a wedding she had in December. I've seen this. I had to put sunglasses on. The rock's so big. So
it's not that big.
It really is, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know Mr. Maiwar, but he's obviously works at a good job. So,
Mr. Maiwar.
So 9-11. Wildcats hanging tough.
Yeah, that was a great play there with the previous centre pass for the Wildcats. Just letting the ball go, and I think that's so great to see.
And back with Riley Holland. She shoots and scores. We'll try and keep you up to date with the scores at quarter time for the game that's being played simultaneously. I will warn you, so if you want to turn it down and watch it on replay. Oh, contact here, heavy contact. Gardner fell into bed. We'll have a quarter time score in that game. Gregory fires it over. Oh, Bakal-Doran gets up. Great elevation. So you must see a fair bit of that at training. That elevation must be damn annoying.
Definitely. It's like she just comes out of nowhere, Ruby. Yeah, but it just makes you have to work a lot harder and work your prelims, trying not to go for those long drives, trying to play it a bit shorter.
Of course, it's Mother's Day tomorrow. If you're not doing anything for Mum, take it to the Firebirds. You guys are playing the Thunderbirds. They're in town, the girls in pink. So that should be a crackerjack match. Looking for your first win of the season. Last week, an absolute thriller. You lost in overtime.
Yeah, it was a great first game. So many learnings came out of it. Would have been great to win, but Oh, it's just, put the fire in the belly for tomorrow.
I imagine it would. You guys were impressive for all match.
Yeah.
You're just playing a quality championship side, and just got the chocolates in the end. They beat you in the end, but it was a great game to watch. Like, if you're a non-supporter of the Firebirds, it was a classic game to watch. If you like the Fires, you're filthy.
Yeah.
So Stow with it now, trying to get the margin back to 3. She does. Wildcats still hanging tough. This hasn't got away from them at any stage. And Courtney Baird gets us going. Great to have Donnelly back. Oh, Baird, she just...
Oh, that's unfortunate.
She
just
seemed to slide there.
Yeah.
On the decal, maybe.
The court can get very sipply. Oh, God, I can't even talk. Around those signs on the court. So, she must have just slipped on it.
She doesn't look like she's done any damage, thankfully. So, but the goal, unfortunately, the turnover led to a goal to the Cougars, and they're on a bit of a roll now. This will give them a margin of 5 if she gets it in, and she falls short. Oh, but... And yes,
that's the Wildcats throw
couldn't get the rebound in. Stour couldn't pull it in. So maybe some poetic justice there, Gemma Mono.
Yeah.
So, oh no, loose hands, and it falls back. Oh, and more loose hands. The ball must be like soap at the moment.
Lisa would be pretty annoyed at herself after that.
And I'm sure you'll let her know too.
Yeah, I will.
So, put it in the family chat.
Yeah.
So, and the Wildcats playing at pace, doing a great job. Was she off court? No, the umpire says that's okay.
There's a lot of speed in the Wildcats attacking in. It's great to see.
That's what I mean. They've started to click. Like last week, they were impressive. They really clicked well. And the Tigers were a good unit last week, so that was a really impressive performance. So if the game had finished 30 seconds earlier, they would have won it. So, a long loose pass there. But unfortunately, they can have a tendency to do that. You know what I mean? They play well for a period of time and then throw the odd one away. Yeah,
you still want to let the ball go and do those really strong movements, but when you do notice when you're getting a bit tired and fatigued, you want to try and shorten up the drive and play a bit shorter. So, yeah, hopefully we, see a bit more change of direction and prelims on the court.
So, 14-11, Stour pulls it in eventually, bobbled around a bit, shoots and scores. So they need to finish strong here. The Wildcats, a stop here would be good. 15-11. Remembering you do get 2 competition points for every quarter you win. And there it is. They fire it in. Holland with it. And there's a turnover. Looks like maybe an offside.
Yeah, offside.
So Mulherring gets us going. We've got 1:24 to play. Wildcats centre next. Oh,
good job, Viv.
Fitzpatrick did brilliantly. Nearly traced that one. She came from nowhere. But Rennie will get us underway. Still with the Wildcats. Baird with it. Bingham wants it. They look in. They find Gregory. Loose hands. It's back with the Cougars. How's that for transition, Gemma?
Yeah, it's really fast down court, and that's really hard for the Wildcats defenders, the circle defenders, to get, an intercept. So I think, the defense in the midcourt for the Wildcats need to just, go a little bit, change quicker into defense.
So 16-11, margin 5. We're in the last minute. 38 seconds to be exact. A must goal here for the Wildcats. And, loose hands. Now they're throwing with Cougars. They'll have...
Oh, no. Oh, that's the worst, when the ball just goes to your shoe and it just goes straight out.
Indeed.
It is the worst.
Would have looked good in soccer, but not so much here.
Yeah.
Nice shot there. Bingham fires it in.
So they want to score quickly here.
9 seconds. Cougars with it. Goes to Riley. No. Looks like the ankle buckled. They've called her for step.
That's
Riley.
Unfortunate.
That looked nasty, Gemma Momo.
Yeah, I've done a few ankles myself, and I know how sore it can be. So hopefully it's just a stinger and she can just walk it off and maybe get the physio to strap it up again for the second quarter. So hopefully we see her back out on court.
So 16-12 first quarter, and it's been all, backwards and forwards, and this is the biggest margin of 4.
Yeah.
Every time you think the Cougars are about to go on a run, the Wildcats fight hard.
Yeah, no, Wildcats are, they're still in the race, which is great to see. So I think if they can come out, do another really strong quarter, hopefully maybe decrease that lead that the Cougars have and make it, a close game.
There's Liz. She'll be having some words of wisdom, talking to the defensive ends. She's probably looking for some more stops, probably trying to shut down that beautiful movement between Gregory and Bingham.
Yeah, she's probably just asking the defenders to have a bit more of first ball contest, not letting them get that first ball. So because most of their drives are just kind of straight line drives, so using that closing speed that I'm sure they've all got to have a go.
If you look in the background there, you can see the injured Losser. She's out for a couple of weeks, according to Liz. So hurt her ankle last week. So
oh no,
that's why Davies is back again. So if you want to know the USC Thunder taking on the Jets game, we've got the score here if you want to turn it down just for a little bit. So if you want to watch that on replay, I'll give you 2 seconds. Here it comes, Jets 13, USC Thunder 11. That's quarter time. So that's going pretty well up there. So shooting stats, we've got a team of statisticians now. So
oh, how good.
Tamika in the team. She's been good with the shooting stats. Gregory 8 from 8. Bingham is 4 out of 6. Holland 7 out of 9. Stour is 9 from 9. So the Cougars are 16 out of 18. That's pretty impressive. And 12 out of 14 for the others. And it's quite loud here at the moment. The announcer,
yeah, Lee.
He's got a deep voice and it's very loud. So yeah, so if we can, we'll hopefully be able to hear us over that. There's Megan Lynch having a chat. She'd be pretty pleased with that one.
Yeah, definitely. I think, Cougars are an incredible team, and for Wildcats to still be, up with them and going hard and doing some great attacking play down their end, Megan will be really pleased. She's just going to, encourage them to keep going, and when they do feel fatigued, try not to go for those really long drives, try to shorten it up a bit.
So tomorrow, of course, we've got the Firebirds game. They're playing the Thunderbirds. Before that, we've got a warm-up game, or a pre-curtain raiser, as they like to be called. Tigers taking on the QUT netball. Now, it's a 2-for-1. You buy a Firebirds ticket, Gemma, and you can come to that one.
Oh, amazing.
So you can't get a single
early
ticket. You can't get a ticket to the Sapphire Series tomorrow. You must buy a Firebirds ticket, and you do so by going to the Firebirds website. So there's still a few tickets left for that one. Get Mum a ticket and take it to the netty.
Yeah, nice Mother's Day gift.
Absolutely. So, and don't forget, we are a COVID-safe venue, so everything is cashless here. So bring your card, your phone, or whatever it is you use to pay with, but no money. So, brilliant play here by the Wildcats.
Yeah.
They've come out of the blocks running in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's just those quick double plays, letting the ball do the work. Gives your legs a bit of a rest.
Yeah, it does indeed. So, first one belongs to the Wildcats. They're eating into this 4-goal lead. The Cougars 16-12 at the break. And nice steady play here. Stour comes out, looks in. It looks like Martina Riekers has come on from Holland. I hope that's just a scheduled change and not injury.
Yeah.
And they swing wide here. Riekers, I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times, a very relaxed shooter. So, and Stour forced into a miss.
Oh, that was great hands over the ball.
So there's a bit of a crowd in here for the Wildcats. So again, Wildcats having trouble getting it through the middle. And a turnover is a result of that. So, fired it down. It's through Gardner. Gardner's still out there. We believe she's only playing half a game. Milo hits a circle. Riekers, Mulherron giving it to her.
Yeah, I think it was contact in the circle.
In the super shot range, will she take it? Riekers steps in a little bit and says, "Yeah, I'll take that." And that sweet shot gets the 7-8 for the Cougars. 17-13, 1.5 gone in the second quarter. Wildcats, nice work there. That was a brilliant drive.
3 passes into the shooting range.
And the sweet shot from Bingham. My goodness, that was a nice play, Gemma Momo.
Yeah, it was.
So
it just shows that the Wildcats connections are coming together. And that they're going to be a team to, they're not going to be an easy team to beat. They're going to fight the fight.
Indeed. Stour gets another one. It's 14-18 in favour of the Cougars at the moment. The captain doing well. They look down. Gregory fires it to the top. Unfortunately, the pass can't be handled. And this is where the Cougars make you pay. You turn it over, they invariably score, and then off their own centre next. Oh,
Oh,
Rika's
good fake by Lisa.
short, but she'll get a second chance on the obstruction call. Well, Heron thought it was hers. Rika's gets the second. So margin 5, 19 to 14. There she is, the most reluctant shooter in the league, I say.
Yeah, no, she's an incredible shooter, Martina. And yeah, it's when she's on court, it's not. She just brings something different.
She's
which
so
is
young.
Great. Yeah.
Unfortunately, she misses there. She must have heard us talking about her.
Commentator's curse.
But the Wildcats can't connect again, so it goes away. Okay. Socials, HART Sapphire series on the Facebook page. Ask Gemma a question anytime you want. And Eureka scores another one, 20 to 14. For all the news, views and interviews, go to sapphireseries.com.au. And of course, our YouTube channel. You can watch games from 3 years ago, Gemma. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
3 years ago, yeah, 2019.
There you go.
You can watch the very first game ever.
Oh, the inaugural Sapphire.
That's it.
Round 1.
Indeed. So, another goal there. Cougars now 20. That's a Mizuno momentum shift. And the Wildcats 15. Gregory with the goal. So, ball back with Stour. Doing a great job. She doesn't miss many.
No. She's a very accurate and reliable shooter, Mia.
She's as tough as teak as well.
Yeah.
Defenders
That's
certainly
for sure.
try and give it to. Oh, nice pass there.
Straight through the middle.
The Bingham-Gregory connection is good. Kamo on, and she gets the rebound. So, Coughlin to the bench. Ball back with Gardner. It's funny, I've never seen Gardner play live until the first round of the this season. And
Oh, really?
very impressive individual.
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah,
Seen her on TV, obviously, many times. But, yeah,
yeah,
so fast.
she's
didn't
very
realise.
athletic,
Yeah.
Macy.
So the Wildcats with it now. They've got to eat in this margin at 6. 21-15. Oh, unfortunately, it falls away of the aforementioned Gardner. And your sister on the fly. Oh, Rika's the no-look pass.
Oh,
And Gardner.
bit of a battle there.
Stour will have a shot. And straight as an arrow, it goes through. Danger signs here. Cougars just doing what Cougars do.
Yeah,
And
they're just
starting to punish any mistakes, aren't they?
yeah, exactly. Capitalising on Wildcats, just those little 1%ers. So I think hopefully Wildcats can recognise that and really, commentators curse again.
We'll stop talking.
Yeah.
Just when we say they're doing good things.
I know.
So the ball here with, oh, there you go. We'll stop.
There
We
we
only
go.
mention that. So Mulherron gets it, swings it. This is where they've broken down a little bit. Brittany
that's
Moll's
a
out there
great
now.
drive.
And she helps bring it down nicely. Donnelly,
Good
picked off
hands.
brilliantly. That's Fitzpatrick. We don't call her name a lot, but gee, she does a lot of work.
Yeah, it's all the groundwork, especially as a wing defender. You don't really get the glory, but you do all the work that sets up that
do.
intercept for those.
And all those pesky defenders get it.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is Fitzpatrick's really the star, not Ruby Baker-Doyle.
Yeah.
That'll get out.
No, Ruby is definitely still a star.
Oh, long ball there. It
pressure
falls away. No, there's Kamo. So just took a few lanky steps there and pulled that in. She's quite quick off the mark, Kamo. Oh, that's well done here. Contact from behind. It falls the way of the Wildcats.
Yeah.
So
Wildcats just need to settle here and make sure that they can score off this, and hopefully that will, settle the game a little bit for them.
that's Rennie. She's gone into GD. I missed that one at the start of the quarter. She's done a good job. Slowed Stour down a little and driving the ball down. Oh, loose bands, and it falls back to the Cougars.
Yeah, Wildcats are losing the ball in that top half of the goal third every time.
How do you fix that, Gemma?
I think they just need a settler. Everyone's they're doing parallel drives, so maybe just hold their timing a little bit and just a straight hard drive up court.
So you say they're going from side to side? Is that what you mean by
Yeah,
parallel lines?
parallel.
So
Yeah,
going
parallel
side to side?
drives.
So we've got a timeout here called by the Wildcats. We'll try and listen in if we get in there. Looks like Megan Lynch is not happy with what she's seeing at the moment. The margin was just 4 at quarter time, 16-12. So it's a 7-3 quarter at the moment to the Cougars. So we'll try and listen in. And Amanda Vander will have a bit to say there as well. They're a great coaching team, Liz and Amanda. Been together a long time.
Yeah, I'm sure they're a very good team.
Indeed. Loses one 15 out of 20. Let's listen in.
Sitting behind Jess, let her go, and then you read off.
Just when, if you stand at the top of the circle, do you want me to go behind that? Yeah. Go back. Because then it's literally just. Oh, okay. On the way. Yep. Also, girls, all we need is patience. So if we're just patient, I'll hit the circle top. Right?
So we just turn this and pass over that one just then 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so take a breath. Set it aside.
Want to make Supercoach here, Megan Lynch, wants them to take some breaths, relax. The game's not done yet, and get back to basics from what I gathered from what she was saying, yeah?
Yeah, there was some chat about some movement in their shooting circle. I wasn't too sure what they were meaning, but I think just taking a breath and, you know, just working on their timing as well, especially when you can get a bit frantic. You may lead a little bit early, so making sure you got eye contact with that passer and waiting for your time to come in and get the ball.
So a margin of 8, 23 to 15, 8:05 to go in the second. And the ball back with the Wildcats. And we've had a break.
Oh, some confusion? Oh, no. Yeah,
It's a break. The old coach killer. So that is not what you want on the timeout, coming out of a timeout. And it's on the circle of the Cougars. Martina Rikas gets it. That's about her range. She loves them there. Doesn't mind a long shot, does she?
Yeah, no. It's funny how different shooters will have their comfortable range. Some shooters will like, you know, being a bit further out. Others like being straight under the post. So, yeah.
I like to be as close as I possibly could.
I think that would be the same for me if I was a shooter.
When you're a little bit vertically challenged as I am, you want to be as close as you can be.
Yes.
So 24 to 15. If they get to double figures, they're going to have to answer here, the Wildcats. And they don't. It's the Cougars. They've scored 3 straight since we've come out of the timeout. And 25-15 the margin. It's 10. And another turnover here. This is what I say each week. The Cougars, they've done nothing spectacular, but before you know it, your plans, it's basically just scoreboard pressure.
Yeah, definitely. They don't. Cougars know how to play safe netball in a way that's, you know, the other team's not going to be able to get the ball. They're just one of those pesky teams that, you know, they play it safe, work the ball around till it just opens up. So it is quite hard to get intercepts.
So Stour misses, but somehow she comes around and gets her own rebound and gets the second chance shot. 26-15 margin, 11, 6 to play. And Garner to Mai. And Rikas has gone to goal attack. I didn't notice that.
Oh, yeah,
neither. Goal attack. Stour is gone to shooter. And that's something we don't see a lot of.
Yeah.
So that'll cause some confusion defensively. She's a tall lass, Rikas.
Yes, definitely.
So they fight across. Oh, Gregory can't pull it in. It's loose. Came off Gregory last. No, it's contact anyway. So 2-on-1 in the circle. Kamo trying to get in the middle. Nearly picks it off. Did well. So Gregory gets a Mizuno momentum shift goal. And they needed that one.
Oh, great fly. Well done.
Falls to bed. That was Rennie who came out. Brilliantly done.
Yeah, I love it when a goalkeeper just gets confidence and just has a go.
Rennie's gone to goalkeeper, and I think that's Geyer at goal defence. So Mulherron to the bench.
Save.
You can see Riley Holland there. She's at the physio's table having a chat to them now, so she might be ready to come back on. 27-17, they're starting to come back here, the Wildcats. This is what we need, Gemma Mai. A big comeback before half-time.
Yeah, ooh.
So
Bit of a shove in the back there by Remy.
she knows it.
Yeah.
Missed shot there. Bingham.
Oh, I thought she kept that in.
So did I, but alas, she did not. She was out.
Did not.
So, and now we've got a contact call here. Just getting a little bit loose this game at the moment.
Yeah.
Camo looks down. And, that's something you don't see often.
Ball must be a bit sweaty, I think.
Like a soap on a rope at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's very congested for the Wildcats. Now they clear it out.
Oh, great fly.
So
She had to cover so much room there.
she drops the ball out and then makes up for it by getting a magnificent intercept.
That's what you want from your players, like to not, you hate throwing a ball away, but you got to think about what's the next job. How can I get this back?
Speaks volumes of the character of the player when you can do that just a few seconds after, by her standards, a poor error. So Gardner fires it across. And Rikas doesn't mind that range. Misses on this occasion. She hasn't missed many today. We'll have the shooting stats for you at half time. Ooh. So can't control it, and it falls back the way of the Wildcats. That's just nice play. They've spread the floor a little. They look in, it's not on. They have to go back out, and Macy Gardner gets a hand in there. Loose ball again. Oh.
Wildcats can probably let that ball go a bit sooner into Brianna.
So you
instead
think
of being
they're
a little
hesitating?
bit, instead of being a bit hesitant.
Too many fakes?
Potentially, yeah. Well, that just talks to how good the Cougars defenders are. They're confusing that space really well.
Indeed. Well, that time they let it go quickly and it went out, unfortunately.
Maybe don't listen to me.
Don't listen to us. Well, we don't know nothing. So they got it back to single digits. It's 9. That would have made it 8. So need a stop here. 2:43 to play coming into the half. Nice drive there by My, and we've got an obstruction call right on the other side. Fires it down 2-on-1 in the circle. Rikas. Oh, loose hands. Play on, says the umpire. No, she does not. So Stour has a chance to add to their tally. Takes it. They're right on track for this 15 goals a quarter that the Cougars seem to average. So 29, we've got 2 to play. Long ball down. Where do you prefer Stour? Shooter, goal attack?
Oh, I don't really mind, really.
She's good at both.
Yeah.
But Rikas is enjoying her time running around and getting another one.
Yeah.
Margin 12, biggest lead of the game. And the Cougars have it. Just when the Wildcats were fighting back, they got it back to 9. And now they have to work even harder. Long ball to the corner. Does well on that. That must be sore with that hand.
Yeah.
So Bingham shoots. Oh, it rings out.
Oh, great rebound.
That is a great rebound by Gregory. And 30-19, it's 11. A stop here and a goal. Get it back to single digits. They'll be happy with that. Wildcats don't want to do that. Rika's just as casual as you like.
That's so hard to stop.
It is indeed. She's got height and movement at the moment.
Yeah.
So, and that one goes straight to the scorer's bench. Those ladies can't play. Now we go back with the Cougars. Oh, brilliant work there by Bingham. Keeping a side in it. They go long. Gregory, 49 seconds. No one at home in the circle.
Oh, good job.
Remy Camo somehow not only gets it, but gets it to Gardner. And the Cougars are in transition. Oh, pinch me, Gemma. What did we just see?
Yeah.
How good was that?
Yeah, they just get the ball and get it down as quick as possible to their shooters.
The Cougar timing there was impeccable.
Yeah.
They've got a chance of another one. And came out for it, Rennie couldn't get it.
It's just a good understanding of your teammates and what they like.
Guy gets that one, and away they go. Now they're looking long. They've got to go quickly. We've got 14 seconds. Bingham out of the circle. Oh, goes backwards.
Yeah, they need to go forward.
Look at the clock. Gregory's now out of the circle. She should be the target. They go long. Oh, Camo gets it. Bingham just didn't quite have the right options in that last 30 seconds there. Gemma My.
Definitely.
First half, 32-19. Is it what you thought, Gemma My?
Yeah, I think so. Wildcats have just sprayed a couple of balls away, just little silly errors, unfortunately, and Cougars have just capitalised on it. So that's what Cougars do really well. They're such a polished side. So yeah, well, hopefully Wildcats can come together again to give us another good half.
So 16-7 quarter gives the half to the Cougars, 32-19. What will happen in the second half? We'll come back after these messages from our sponsors.
Did you know that majority of netballers aren't wearing the appropriate shoes on court? Running shoes or generic trainers don't provide the grip and support for the quick, dynamic movements needed in a game. It's time to make the swap with Mizuno.
HART Sapphire Series round 4 for the 2021 season. Wildcats in 5th, taking on the first place Brisbane North Cougars in this incredibly good match. Cougars 3-0 coming into this one. Wildcats 1-1-1, 1-1 lost, 1 drawn, 1. 32-19 halftime score. My name's Dave Mills, joined in commentary by 5th-year Firebird and general all-round netball legend Gemma Maimai. Gemma, is this the game you expected from the Wildcats?
I think so. I would just love to see them compete a little bit more, and it's just those silly little errors, unfortunately, but I'm loving the connections that they are demonstrating out on court. It's great to see.
So exactly, with a team with 9 new players in it from last season, they've doing particularly well. They're sitting 5th on the ladder, above the Tigers and not far away from the USQ Jets, who are playing right now up in Caloundra. We have a halftime score, and it's, if you turn the volume down if you don't hear it, I'll give you a couple of seconds. Here it comes. It's the Jets by 2, 26-24 at just before halftime in that one. So we'll keep you up to date at the scores. We have the shooting stats for the third quarter. It's combined. So we've got Gregory is 11 for 13. This is quarter 1 and 2 combined. 11 for 13 at 85%. Bingham's 8 from 12. That's their 19 goals. She's at 67%. Holland is 7 out of 9 at 78%. She didn't play the second quarter. Stour, how impressive is this? 18 out of 20 at 90%. And equally as impressive, Rika's 7 out of 9 at 78%. Pretty impressive stats from the Cougars and the Wildcats as well. All the shooters are shooting quite well in this one, Gemma.
Yeah, it's great to see. That's really reassuring for your team that when you get the ball into the circle that, 8 out of 10 times you're going to get the shot in. And
that's what we want. Sorry, I was just having a drink there from Mount Franklin Water. They are our beverage provider. HART Sports, our major sponsor. Legassic Jewelers is the jewellery sponsor. Mizuno, whom you see across the street. And there's their sign right now on cue. And Powerade, Bondi, Vite and Strap It. Pitches being brought to you by Double Take Sport, the best in the business. If you want to talk to us, you can through the HART Sapphire Series Facebook page throughout the week. Go on to it's called Insta, apparently. I call it the Gram, but apparently it's called Insta. Sapphire Series Netball. For all the news, views and interviews, go to sapphireseries.com.au, and of course any matches you want to watch, you can on the YouTube channel. Don't forget, we've got another game after this one at 7. It's the team from up north. The Rays have come down. They've travelled today, just like the professional footballers, and they're taking on the Bond Bull Sharks. So that's 7th versus 8. Both teams yet to win a game this season. Both desperate for a win, and one of them will be just pulling away from the bottom of the table. So they're pretty keen for that one. And tomorrow, the big one, it's the Courier Mail game. You can watch it live by coming. You must buy a Firebird ticket. You buy a Firebird ticket, we throw in a free game. Great value. Perfect Mother's Day gift. Have you bought your mother anything for Mother's Day?
Yes, I have.
Okay, then, but I'm sure you get freebies anyway. So if you don't, there's something wrong. But, so by all means do that and come along and watch it. Remember, we're a COVID-safe venue, so it's a cashless venue, and you can't bring a bucket full of money and expect to get your drinks. You must pay by card or phone. So that should be on tomorrow. That'll be pretty exciting. Firebirds tomorrow, confident.
Yeah, no, very confident.
Big week at training?
Yes, yeah, big week. A lot of learnings from round 1, and we've worked on, practice going into extra time if we need to.
I've never met Megan in my life. She seems like a pretty relaxed character, pretty relaxed individual. She doesn't seem to get too worked up.
Definitely. She picks her times, I think. But overall she's a very relaxed coach and really trusts the players
and
out
a former
court.
Firebird as an assistant there as well.
Yeah, Claire. Claire's amazing. She's so smart and just gives it to you straight, really. Which is great, though. That's what you need.
Something that Nepal's lacking a little bit at the moment. As a coach, when you say things straight, people get offended. So the ball back with Gregory now. She's gone to GA. That's an interesting move here by the Wildcats, trying to change things up. Bingham to shooter. So they get the first. And margin is 12. So the swing across. Looks like Davies has come on at centre for the Cougars.
Yeah,
the youngster
Maddie's
from
on.
BNA, gone through all our programs, started as a 6-year-old, I believe, and Brisbane Netball will be very proud to see one of their own making another court appearance in this Sapphire side.
Oh, perfect.
Ball still with the Wildcats. We've got an obstruction call there on Rika's. So Rika's still at GA. Stour isn't shooter. Holland is...
see? It's slippery near those signs.
So,
poor thing.
Yeah, it did slip a little bit there. That's Brittany Mould shaking the leg. But through all that, Gregory gets her second for the quarter. Chance to go 3 straight here, the Wildcats, something they haven't done a lot of this match. In fact, I'd say it could be the first time. So down it goes. Bingham with it. Looks for Gregory. Faked it. Has to go across. Here we go. Oh, nice pass in there.
Yeah, the shooter-to-shooter passes are working really well for the Wildcats. They've got, I guess, a good connection after, we're at round 4 now. So, yeah, it's just a good understanding of each other.
Well, here come the Wildcats. They margins back to 10. And they've scored 3 straight since the quarter-time break. Oh, nearly. So Gaia flew like Superman through there, or Supergirl, and nearly pulled that one in.
Yeah.
So
Good contest. Good try.
Coughlin, she's on at keeper, came out of the bench for now. And Coughlin used her height and read the ball beautifully and got that one back for the Cougars. So my with Davies, the youngster. Oh, loose hands, hangs on to it. Oh, we got a replay. Thought she might have got away with it. The umpires all over that.
All over it.
So, and back with the Wildcats here. Trying to eat into this margin. It's 11. If they can get it down before three-quarter time, but that won't help.
Yeah, that was a great intercept by Ruby there. She just read that play really well.
They do that a lot, the Cougars.
Yes.
So, and Stour misses one. So, write that one down because that doesn't happen often. And away we go. It's back with the Wildcats. We're playing a bit of table tennis at the moment. It's going backwards and forward. Mulherron throws long. She's back on court at keeper. So the rolling substitution, commentator's curse as I call it. So Gregory with it. I like the old days where you had to write it on a piece of paper and you run up and you give it to the... I like that. Slows everything down. Gives me a chance to write it on my sheets.
Yeah.
So, and I see now the Firebirds, you've all got numbers. Is that because of the rolling subs?
Yes. Yeah,
See?
to make it easier
I
for
know,
the
to make
officials.
it easy for the commentators.
Yeah.
So, missed shot there by Gregory. So, and back with the Wildcats. Back with the Cougars. We haven't had a goal for a little while, Gemma.
Yeah, it's been kind of going up and down the court. I guess, third quarter is championship quarter, so whoever can... Oh, another missed goal. So she gets her own rebound.
Rika's misses twice in a row. This time it falls to the Wildcats. Probably could have let that go out. Oh, loose hands. Play on, says the umpires. And, Mulherron gets it in, but they call that one. So, of course, our umpires today, Di Fawcett, Rachel Thomas, and Buddy Nuku. He's the assistant, a reserve. As the Cougars get their 34th, they lead by 12. Biggest margin's been 13. And we've got 10:48 to play. So, how was your off-season this year? Was it different with COVID, without COVID? Like, is it...
Yeah.
I watched that documentary on Fox.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was quite interesting to get, an insight of how it was.
You guys did it tough. Like, we all think professional athletes are cruisy, hotels, room service, but no, you guys do it tough.
I think it was hard. Well, especially for the other teams being
16s,
away.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
from their families. I think I would have struggled with that the most if I had to, go interstate for 6-7 weeks. However long it was.
Well, exactly. And there's some young mums in the comp,
Yeah,
and you got to leave your babies at home, and it's tough.
Yeah, it was tough.
But Rika's with it now. Fires it back to this youngster. Very impressive in her second game up. Ball still with the Cougars. Nice shot there. Oh, rings out. Stowers missed the last couple. And Wildcats have an opportunity.
Riley Holland's going to come back on court.
That is great news, because I know she's supposed to play half a game, but I was worried when she came off in that first quarter right at the end there where she slid a bit.
Well, it looks like her knee is strapped up now, so maybe it was her knee that buckled a little bit.
It is the right knee. She misses her first shot back.
Ooh.
Can't get the rebound. Oh, she does eventually. That was a great hustle from
Yeah,
Riley.
great chase.
So Rika's at GA. Holland at shooter. I'll just take a moment to settle here.
Yeah.
Effectively, you've got two shooters out there at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if Martina and Riley have played together much on, well, one being goal attack, one being goal shooter, so, well.
Oh, a missed shot there. The Wildcats have got an opportunity here. The shots have just gone off a little bit for the Cougars.
Hopefully they can convert this one, because they have been winning a lot of ball this quarter.
They have indeed. Gregory being held high by Coughlin, this impressive Victorian. Sorry, Kiwi, not the Victorian. She's a Kiwi. Went home last week. Took advantage of the bubble opening up.
Oh, how good.
Hasn't seen the family for a long time. So she ducked home, so she was
Made
happy.
the most of it. That's good.
Missed the grand final rematch. Well, she wasn't here for that last year, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And the Cougars didn't miss a beat. So.
Yeah. Oh, we've got Mia back on at goal attack now.
So a little change over there. Holland's obviously she's gone straight off, so that knee must be giving her a bit of curry. As we see Coughlin come off for Kamo as well. So Holland's shaking her head there on the bench. Don't think we'll get a shot of that, but she's talking to the physio.
Maybe I think she must have just came back on to allow the rotation between Mia and
probably
Martina.
So Kamo with it. It's just a bit loose at the moment. Margin just 11. So Rika's in a familiar shooter spot. Misses again, but Stour has a crack.
Yeah, I thought it was the other way.
Yeah, seemed to come off Mulherron last. There's Holland there. She's smiling, so she's not too unhappy.
Yeah, definitely.
There's Losser. She's injured at the moment. She'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Is my mail. So the ball back with Wildcats. Fallon there at WD. She's got it now. Geyer at GD. Mulherron's the keeper. So that's the back end for the Wildcats. Gregory had it. Got it knocked out of her. Oh, turn for the umpire. She missed it. Kamo, I think, looking pretty perplexed as well. I think she thought she would contacted.
Yeah, you got to just rip those balls in with two hands to be really strong.
Indeed.
You can't afford to, be a bit fluffy with your hands in the balls.
Is that a technical term, a little bit fluffy?
I don't know. I've just made it up then.
Tell my men's team, stop being fluffy. So great shot there by Stour. Margin is 13. This is the biggest lead of the game. This is the second time they've been here, the Cougars. They didn't pull away last time. Unfortunately, the Wildcats throw it away. And there is the Ruby side for the Cougars.
Yeah, it's good to see them come support the Sapphire team.
A few of them are hoping one day to be in this team.
Yeah, definitely.
Coached by the master, Liz White. So Liz hates it when I talk about how good she is.
Oh, really?
She really does. She tells me not to mention the fact she's won 15 out of the last 20. So the ball back with Wildcats.
Yeah.
And they must convert one of these. This is their chance again. Oh, Bakewell Doran was hunting, but we've got a turnover call here. Did you see what that was, Gemma?
Oh, potentially a held ball.
Held
It's
ball.
the only thing I could think of. But, both sides are looking very unsettled this quarter. Potentially with the changes or maybe starting to feel a bit fatigued.
Well, just to bring you up to date, we've got 5:46 to play. It's 5-all this quarter.
Yeah.
It was 32-19, so 5-all at the moment. Rikas gets that one, so they'll give her an extra. That makes the margin 6. So at the moment, the 2 points belong to the Cougars. Wildcats call a timeout. probably a smart play, Gemma.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Wildcats have scored in a while, so I think they just need to regroup and probably remind themselves of the game plan, what they need to do, listen to Megan and see what she has to say.
So we'll try and listen in if we can. We'll see. We've got a camera person rushing over there. Yep. So, and tomorrow is Firebird Day. So
Yes.
what's the Firebird Day look like in the mornings? Like,
My game day routine.
We'll come back to that in a minute. Looks like we're going to listen in.
Yeah.
Yep, girls. So we go hard and we go with 2 and we go strong. Yep. I want just be mindful when you're in that middle one. I want you to have times to clear out because they're trying to come up the guts through the circle. So just make that second face in. Look, if they don't come, then you hit that one. If they come, hit that side. Just that middle channel is where we're trying to drive up through that bit there. Yeah? Hands over, keep her out of that middle channel. I want to see a step up and push her wide. Girls, you've got 5 minutes, right? We're down.
Well, Gemma, what do you make of that?
Yeah, so Megan's wanting the Wildcats team, probably the attacking players, to have that drive, strong drive up the middle of the court to open it up so they can go left or right, or just to set the timing for the attacking end.
So let's talk game day routine. You get up, you have your wheat picks.
I like to have some eggs.
Some eggs?
Eggs on toast and...
Eggs on toast?
Yeah, I like to go for a walk with
Does
the
hubby
dogs.
make it for you? You do it all yourself?
Oh, no.
Breakfast in bed, maybe? No, not on game day?
Not on game day.
Yep.
I don't get spoiled.
Fair enough. So you go for a walk, yeah?
Yeah, just a walk and maybe a little bit of stretching, and I try not to have too busy of a day. It's just getting my mind right.
You play just after the middle of the day, so to speak, so I guess you don't have lunch, no? Or
no, we will have lunch.
I
usually like to have a big meal 4 hours before.
4 hours before?
Before the game.
What's yours, pasta? Are you a pasta person?
Yeah, I do love my carbs.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I've seen you play, you burn them up quite well. So. Me, on the other hand, I can't even look at the carb. So
I'll probably have pasta for dinner and pasta for lunch.
Fair enough. I'm coming to your place tonight.
Yeah.
Meet Mr. Momo. How are you going?
Yeah.
But like, what time do you get to the game, for example? Like tomorrow, you're sort of...
So we have a
3 o'clock game, sorry?
Yeah, so usually around, 1:15 or 1:30.
Yep.
Yeah, so that allows for strapping, team talk. We like to do, a little bit of activations in the gym before we come out on the court.
So you get the muscles ready to go?
Yeah,
nice.
Definitely. It's a pre-warm-up.
Do you get nervous? You're
I
a 5th year veteran.
I do get
do
excited.
They call you veteran?
No.
Because, I mean, you're young, but you're 5th year.
Experienced.
Experienced, okay. We don't call veteran experienced, right? Okay, gotcha. So.
Yeah, no, I do get excited. I think
nice.
that's still good. Have a little bit of nerves and, butterflies in the stomach for a game. Gets me, hyped, ready to go.
Well, speaking of butterflies, they've got it back to 13 here, which means the quarter is even again. The Wildcats through Gregory. They find her again on the base. She's at that GS spot, and she shoots and scores. So I'm just checking my maths. I've got the Wildcats up by 1 in this quarter, and the ball gets thrown away here by the Cougs. So a bit of a miscommunication there between Davies and the little sister.
Lisa, yeah, potentially.
Nice pass there. Rennie gets it taken off her. We've got a contact goal attack.
Yeah, it's just those soft hands.
Yeah, she did watch that one. She was quite lucky in the end.
Yeah.
So
Mia was all over it.
Loose pass there by this Donnelly. She throws it away. That would have really helped with 3:22 to play.
Yeah.
Almost might have gone close to securing the quarter for the Wildcats. So we'll just go through the lineups. They're changing regularly. As someone walks past with chips and doesn't offer me one. So, my fine Stour. And so the front end for the Cougars is Rikas, who just shot that ball beautifully. Stour, Mai, and Davies. And they're getting the team back to 13 up. So the quarter's even again. Competition point each at the moment. Ball for Fallon has to go all the way back to Mulherron.
I think it's just the timing, Wildcats. Everyone's kind of running towards the ball. We like to call it like help out mode. Everyone's running, doing a bit too much. Sometimes you just need to settle and just wait for your turn, and then you can drive.
You call it help out mode. We call it panic mode.
Panic mode, yeah.
Yeah. Nothing worse than
same.
14 male netballers running towards the ball.
Yeah.
So it's a mess. Loose pass here, but no, it's still with Baird. She's had a good game. She's on Davies at the moment. So Bingham will maybe take... No, she finds Gregory, but it falls out. Still with the Wildcats. That was lucky.
Yeah, lucky.
Pass was telegraphed. Fake here. Oh, no, and back with Gregory.
Okay.
Yes, this time they draw the obstruction call on Bakel Doran. No, on Kamo. And Gregory, with that exaggerated style, she definitely bends the knees, and it looks good. So margin 12. They lead the quarter by 1, Gemma Mai.
Yeah, go Wildcats. Well
Wildcats
done.
surging home in this quarter.
I love an underdog. Even if my sister's on the other team, I do love an
You'll be
underdog.
backing against the Cougars a lot.
Yes, I know.
It's not often they're the underdog. So 13 the margin. Quarter is even. And, hands here.
Oh, great tip.
Bakel Doran again. Long pass in. Oh, Bingham.
Great feed in there.
Bingham on the base. She owns it.
Bingham on the base.
Yeah, we're going to say
Nice.
that. That'll catch on.
Yeah, that's good.
Write that one down. So margin is back to 12. Cougars need to answer. Oh, it's a loose pass. Mulherron gets it. No, she doesn't. It's loose.
Oh,
It
wow.
falls away. The Wildcats, they're in transition through their skipper mould. Back to Donnelly. Oh, how they have to go back. Oh,
stepping.
Stepping call.
Bugger.
Unlucky. So margin's 12 with inside a minute. That would have really helped the Wildcats. It is their centre next. So back with Mai. Looks in, fires it across. Oh, contact there. Bad. No, they called it on Davies.
Oh, wow.
They're calling it a forced contact. Wildcats can win the quarter with a goal here. Oh, Mai nearly picks it off. They look down. Find Donnelly into Gregory. No need to hurry. Across. Oh, it's getting a bit ugly in there. Now there's lots of movement. Gregory pops. This for the quarter.
Oh, it's goal attacks down.
Bingham
Poor thing.
hits our sponsor's sign, HART. Oh, that's got to have hurt. She is limping a little bit, but smart play using a bit of time off the clock here. And that's the
There
goal
we
that'll probably win the
go.
quarter to the
Well
Wildcats.
done. If they can get one more, that'd be great.
Liz not happy. That's a not
Poor
happy Liz
Liz.
White. They've got time. They've got 10. A loose pass here. It came off the Cougars last. Bingham chases. Oh, brilliant
great
work.
chase.
The youngster chased it down, Davies. Now they've got 2 seconds. Will she go long? Mai does, but the clock beats us all. Gemma, Mai, that got very exciting towards the end, didn't it?
Yeah, it was really exciting. It was great to see the fight that everyone was bringing out on court. So, yeah, hopefully that can lead into the last quarter.
So 41 to 30. I'm just checking my maths. Yes, definitely 11-9 to the Wildcats that quarter. That was a brilliant. And there's Bingham. She's taken a bit of a tumble there.
Yeah,
She's rubbing a butt and showing everyone where she's crashed into our sponsors, HART and Mount Franklin. She's crashed straight
She'll
into
be
their
a bit
signs.
bruised tomorrow, probably.
But it looked like they called a timeout, the Wildcats,
Yeah.
and then they came out and dropped 3 goals. It looked like it didn't work, but clearly it did because they got back and won the quarter.
Yeah, it probably also stopped the momentum of the Cougars as well, that timeout. So, yeah, no, it was definitely fell into the Wildcats' hands, that one.
So indeed it did. So 41 to 30, 11. It's a big margin, but the Wildcats probably with the run of the play at the moment. So the 5th place Wildcats here taking on the defending premiers Cougars and doing so with aplomb. Just tidy up again next week. We the Wildcats will be playing the Bull Sharks. That'll be on Saturday. That's at Nissan Arena at 5 p.m. At 7 could possibly be the match of the round. Probably not, because you've got Thunder and Cougars on Sunday. But this is Jets and QUT netball. That will be an absolute
That will be a good
belter.
match.
And then at the same time, we'll be simulcasting. That's a technical term. Simulcasting. The Rays are home in Townsville taking on the Tigers, and that should be a pretty good match as well, because the Rays, whilst they're on the bottom of the table, they are playing some pretty good netball. Probably heard that over the effects mic. 36-39, Jets by 3 at the moment.
Oh,
So that game's
very
a cracker.
close
That's
game.
up in Caloundra. We do have that on a separate feed on our Facebook page if you want to go there, but why would you want to leave Gemma Mai? I don't know. Got some shooting stats, Gemma. It's combined quarters. We've got Gregory is on 21 out of 24 for the Wildcats. That's at 88%. Bingham's 9 from 14 at 64. We haven't seen Blackwell yet. For the Cougars, Holland, she's at 7 from 10. Didn't play much. Although played, less than a minute probably in that third quarter. Didn't play the second at all. Stour, 22 out of 27 at 81. That's come down just a little bit. She was 90 at half-time. And Rika's, she's gone a little bit, just missed a few as well. She's gone 12 of 18, which is down to 67% for her. So that's probably why the Wildcats have fought back so well and won that quarter. So last quarter, Gemma, what are you predicting?
Oh, I think Wildcats will still, I think they'll come out firing. I think they'll be disappointed with the back end of that third quarter performance. So they'll want to come out really hard here and have a consistent 15 minutes.
The Cougars, you mean, or the Wildcats?
The Cougars.
Cougars, yeah. I think Liz might have had a stern word.
Probably.
She's been known for a stern word. So, of course, you can join us, give us your thoughts on the HART Sapphire Series Facebook page. And drop us a question and quick turnover here to the Wildcats, Gemma.
I think it may have been a break. I'm not too sure.
No one likes a break.
No, that's a coach killer, that one, unfortunately.
Absolutely. Oh, there's nothing more frustrating. You've got the whole third to start in. You don't have to go right up to that line. So another turnover here. It falls to the Cougars, and they're on the fly through Bakewell Doran. And a name we've called a lot, Stowers with it now. She'll try and take over the shooting here, and she does brilliantly. So the first goal of the last quarter belongs to the Cougars. Wildcats had 2 chances. Back with the Wildcats now. The centre pass is running with the Cougars. There's lots of red out there, but the Cougars are going right to left of your screen, and they are in the black and red. So just in case you're getting confused, because there's a lot of red out there, Gemma.
There is a lot of red.
So can't wait till the Cougars and the Tigers and the QT side play. It's
a lot of orange then.
It'll be like, we're doing roadworks.
Yeah, so, all the high vis.
Put the witches' hats out.
Yeah.
So Momo with it now, fires it across to the youngster Davies. And Stour shoots and gets an all-round good shot as it goes in. So first 2 belong to the Cougars. You might be right in what you said. They were going to come out firing.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity for 3 straight. They haven't scored 3 straight. Oh, Mulherron crashes into the assist. She bounces up well.
Oh, she could have stayed up.
Called by Gemma Momo, the flop.
The flop. Yeah.
She's called it. She reckons the sister has flopped. So that'll get mentioned at Christmas.
She's made up
that
for
was
it.
Pretty good.
There we go.
You got to give her that one.
Yeah, that was good.
In fact, no, she's had to play. They've got her for obstruction.
Obstruction.
Unlucky. It looked good from us. So they look down. Oh, it falls back to Bakewell Doran. And Cougars doing what Cougars do. They're in great transition. Falls to Stour. She props herself nicely. Misses, but somehow gets her own rebound. She just followed the shot in. And it falls to Rika's. That's her first for the quarter. And they're just pulling away. They've scored 4 straight now since we've come back from 3/4 time.
Yeah, Wildcats haven't scored yet, unfortunately. They're just those little 1%ers.
And they only get 1 timeout, so they can't call it. You get a timeout per quarter in the Suncorp, don't you?
I believe so. Well, I don't call them, so I don't know.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Gemma is going to call one tomorrow.
Oh.
Meg's timeout. So the ball back with the Wildcats now. And
there we go, chasing up.
Momo pulls it in. She touches it like she scored a try in touch footy.
Yeah, it did look like that, didn't it?
And I know she is a good touch footy player, as were you, I believe.
Yes, yeah, we did play a lot of touch footy. Oh no, that's a warning.
The youngster has copped a warning or caution from our umpires. Must have had a little bit of a chat there.
Yeah.
So, it falls back with the way of the Cougars anyway.
Yeah.
It's a little bit loose at the moment, and keeps it in beautifully.
I don't even know.
I'll let you describe that.
Just a bit of loose ball going. Yeah.
A bit of pinball, netball.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's settle here. It's now with Mull. The skipper goes back to Mulherron. The 2 most experienced players on the court for the Wildcats. They go long.
Yeah.
Bingham forced to drive hard.
Everyone was on the same side of the court back then.
Fires it across. Back to Bingham. She's doing some work in this play.
Jeez. Oh, Maddie.
Davies. She's inspired at the moment.
Yeah, she's you know, she's probably thinking, I've got 30 minutes to play, I'm just going to go hard. So
Indeed,
yeah.
and she threw herself into that one.
Nah, good on her.
Played brilliantly last week, backing it up this week.
Yeah.
Momo with it, finds Stour. Stour does well. She's got Dyer on at the moment. And we've got a throw in. No. Contact outside the circle. They'll set it here. Rika's rolls. Nice rotation there from the Cougar shooters.
Definitely.
And another shot goes in. Still yet to score the Wildcats. We played 4.5 in this last quarter. And the Cougars starting to pull away. Biggest lead of the game. It's now 16. Is it a bridge too far, Gemma Momo?
Yeah, I think so. Probably at this stage, yeah.
You're too polite.
I'm neutral. I'm trying to be neutral.
Neutral with the assist up, like.
Yeah.
So, the ball back with the... it looks like it's Gregory. She shoots and scores. That very unique style. Very effective.
Yeah.
So, and that is a Mizuno momentum shift. They get one back here, the Wildcats. They need plenty of them. Oh, a little step there, I thought, but no. Mulherron gives away a contact on Stour.
She'll sink this.
The power Stour scores again. And it's 47-31. 9:39 to play. Oh.
Yeah, well, the Cougars, I haven't seen too many intercepts. It's been more the errors of what the Wildcats have done, and Cougars have just capitalised on it. So they're doing, Wildcats, when they have the ball, they can, you know, have control. It's just those 1%ers, unfortunately. Probably just picking the wrong option.
Yeah, you've said the 1%ers a lot throughout the day.
Yeah.
You're probably right in that regard. If you don't want to hear the score, I'm about to give the score to the Thunder Jets game. It's tightened up considerably. It's now 44 to the Jets, Thunder 43. The ball with the Thunder side is my understanding. As the Cougars get to 17 up here, this is the biggest lead of the game. And they have it again now. They find Stour at the top. And she shoots and scores. There's 6.5 to play in their match up at the Caloundra. We've got 8.5 here, so they're 2 minutes ahead of us. As the ball falls back through the Wildcats, they're looking to get this down. Again, good defence being shown here. Looks like Fallon's gone in at centre.
Yeah, we've had a change.
And Bakewell Doran somehow plucks that out of the air, and they fire it through Fitzpatrick, and away they go again. The Cougars on transition. It's a beautiful sight to see. It's almost as good as watching the Firebirds on transition.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's good to see the young ones do really well. Like especially like Mia, Lisa, and Ruby, and Macy as well. When they all played against, they all participated in our first practice match of the season against Lightning, and they all got on court, and it was really great to see. And also Riley Bachelor from the QT Tiger, not Tigers, just QT.
Yeah, you can't say Tigers.
No, I can't say Tigers.
I'll let that slip the first week.
Yeah.
Jeez, I think I killed someone. 50-31, now 51-31, 20 the margin. They've only scored one this quarter, the Wildcats. There's their coach. He's not happy with that, but...
Yeah, so it's out to 20 now.
I tell you what, though, you should take up commentary. You called this perfectly. You said that the Cougars had come out firing in the last quarter.
Yes.
And we've had a clash of bodies into the side hoardings here. That was Bingham and
Vivian.
And Fitzpatrick.
Yeah. Oh, great take.
There's not a lot to Bingham. She's hit the floor a couple of times, but she bounces straight back up. Oh, missed shot there by Gregory. Kamo too tall, gets the rebound. So... And the ball has just gone over the baseline. A turnover there to the Cougars. And it's with Mulherron. Gets us going again. The margin 20, this is sort of been a little bit unfair on the Wildcats. They've been better than 20 down, I would say.
When they do play really well, their connections are great and their attacking plays are amazing. It's just... Yeah, unfortunately, it's their own errors, sadly. But next week, they'll be able to hopefully recognise that. And when they have the ball in their hand for the next game, they they just need to be patient and let
So-
the options open.
Well, they take on the Bull Sharks next week, and the Bull Sharks haven't had a win yet. That may change later on tonight, but so that's a game they probably mark as they could possibly do well in. So margin is 20 here. If you're wondering what the score is up at Caloundra, they've just called a timeout, and the margin is 2 in favour of the Jets, 46-44. So timeout being called. Looks like the Thunder have called that one. So that'll be a pretty exciting match there, Gemma.
Yeah, love a tight match. It's great.
Except for last week, you didn't like last week's tight match.
Yeah, that was a bit stressful.
It was a bit too tight.
Yeah.
I thought you had it won, actually. It looked like you scored the goal at the right time, and then that incredible 600-metre pass was thrown.
I know.
And hit the shooter and tied it all up. So
Yeah, Helen Hounsby, she's great. She loves, those shots right on the buzzer. So
yeah. It's becoming annoying with them. So
yeah.
Helen, if you're listening,
It's becoming
stop
a
it.
trademark,
Stop
really.
it. No more. So the ball is here with the Wildcats. They are down by 20. They've lost this quarter by a bit. It's 9 down at the moment. They've only scored 2 this quarter. Bingham shoots. She gets the third for this quarter. There's still a lot to do if they want to win this quarter, but it's doable. But they can't let the Cougars probably score any more. So
It's going to be a big defensive effort, I think,
indeed.
for Wildcats.
What have you made of Davies' second game in the big league as she throws a pass on cue?
Yeah, I think she's really injected herself well into the game, bringing that energy, especially when, some of the players are feeling a bit fatigued, and she's definitely a real dogged player, just all over the body, which is great. It's great to see.
So Cougars back with it, margin 20, and Eureka's looking to extend that now, which she does. 4 to play here, and 4 to play up the Caloundra as well. And that game's a 2-point thriller. This is a 22-point thriller.
Yes.
So as Stour shoots and scores again, she doesn't mind a long shot either. 33-55. Bakal Doran gets her obligatory intercept. Your sister's hurt herself there. Looks like the ankle. Has she got dodgy ankles?
Oh, not as dodgy as mine.
You're not going to say she flopped there.
No. Oh, poor thing.
Looks like she's in a bit of concern.
Yeah.
So, a few injuries starting to mount for the Cougars. We know Riley Holland, they were nursing her back anyway, so Riley Holland was a little bit injured. So, looks like they're going to make some changes.
Yeah, they'll have to call it
going to the bench. So, my gave it a little bit of a tweak there on landing. So Coughlin with it's fallen out of play. Oh, this is a silly rule, isn't it? She's trying to call time, but because the ball's in the other end of the court, she can't call it.
You just have to wait.
She's 2 metres from the umpire, and we've got to wait. Well, it's just a silly, silly rule. What are you thinking, INF? If you're listening, International Netball Federation. Oh, there's bodies going everywhere at the moment. 2:43 to play. Let's get a goal in here so we can get Lisa off.
Settle the game.
So Gregor gets a goal. Now we've got time, and we've got a timeout called as well. So it looks like the Cougars are going to just take this opportunity to rejig their lineup.
Yes.
So 55-34, and it's looking like it's all Jets up at the Caloundra at the moment. They've run away with it late. They're now 49-44 up. So margin of 5 there. So I just noticed there's been a couple of injuries to the home side as well. The Thunder. This is a big win for the Jets because they weren't at their best last week against the Cougars. So Thunder, who are high flying. So big effort for them. What do you reckon Liz is saying? Let's listen in.
Now, we're just going to be really all out of sorts. So defensively, I mean, every one of you up over it. Just play your girl. Nothing
Clean it up. Let's stay nice and up.
clean
It's 2.5 minutes.
and nice and steady. So back up from the back on the centre part. Right, let's go.
Couldn't hear much there at all. It's crowd is popping here with the music.
Yeah, I think Liz mentioned just to, because everyone's a little bit out of position, just to play slow, make sure they've got resets where possible. Yeah, just to play patient netball, I think.
So patient netball. She just wants to get out of this with no more injuries. So 55-34. The game is in hand. 21 to the Cougars. You're a very popular person.
Oh, they're some of my teammates.
You signing autographs?
No. Nah, I think some of the other girls came here to watch our training partners tonight.
And Rikas gets goal number 56. They might just miss their 60. That is usually their benchmark. And still with the Wildcats, it's a little bit loose again. And we've got Kamo in at wing Bakewell Doran at wing defence. My apologies. Kamo at keeper, Coughlin at goal defence.
Actually really like seeing Ruby in wing defence. She's just those big arms are so hard to see. She blocks your vision really well.
And that is another turnover for a hell ball. That defensive unit was they're playing as hard in the last minute as they did in the first, which is a sign of a championship's quality side. So.
Oh, no.
And
another one hits the deck.
Speaking of hitting the deck, there's been another one gone down for the Thunder up in Caloundra.
Oh, no.
Looks a little bit serious. So, but the margin here is 22. And we're inside a minute and a half to play as Stour keeps on rolling. There she is on screen.
Yeah, Mia's had a great game.
She's got a big future in netball, that young lass.
Yeah, definitely.
So they fire it across. There's another one with a big future, Bakewell Doran. So, and Coughlin. All of them.
Yes, all of them.
So, 57-34. Wildcats have only scored 4 this quarter, which is a shame because I thought the momentum was with them going into three-quarter time. And if you remember last year, Gemma, Cougars had a little bit of trouble closing out games, as in they lost a few last quarters last year. So
yeah,
usually the match was done by three-quarter time, but they did lose a few towards the end.
Yeah.
So they would have given hope to the Wildcats, but the Liz White team snuffed it out.
They learnt from last year to to finish out a game, play the full 60 minutes. It's good to see.
So 58-34, and we're inside the last 30 seconds. You know, you got to tell me who you think's the best player on the court.
Oh, so many people have been playing well. I think Mia's done really well. Macy was incredible when she started the game, and also Maddie Davis when she's come on.
Yeah, the youngster, she's done well.
Yeah.
So enjoying her time in the top side. She'll go back to Ruby when there's, I imagine, when there's people back from injury.
Yes.
So this game comes to its conclusion. They didn't get the magic 60, but 59-34, a pretty solid effort by the Cougars. A little bit of a scratchy third quarter, but they won that last quarter by a big margin. So 18-4. That's a statement, isn't it?
That is a statement. That just proves that they can, you know, after 45 minutes of great netball, they can just bury a team, into the ground, really. So
indeed,
it's great to see.
So let's talk Wildcats. What did you find about them? Like how I was impressed with them. Like they could have blown out in the third quarter, but they fought back and actually won it.
Yeah, especially because this is their first year playing all together. I think their connections are improving in the attacking end. Their shooter-to-shooter passes and connection was great to see, especially between Brianna and Josephine. I think it's just their midcourt. They just need to make sure they have that punch up the middle of the court, like what Megan was saying. And I think when they can fix that, it will open the court down to the attacking end and help the timing of the other players.
So just to bring you up to date, we've been trying to keep you up to date with the scores. Jets have run away with that one. When I say run away, it's 52-45. So that's a good comeback win from them. They were a little bit down last week, and they've answered their critics and done well today. That's a very impressive effort from them. So let's talk. Did you pick the best player from the Wildcats? Who do you reckon? I thought Courtney Baird played well.
Yeah, definitely. I think best player, Josephine, their goal attack. Bingham, I think.
Yeah, she was great. Josephine Bingham, excellent. Yeah. And now the winning side. Is there one person that you'd name?
It's really hard to pick one from the Cougars because they all just, their connections are so well. I think Mia had a great game. I think she really took control in the attacking end and missed a couple in the third quarter, but then came back into the fourth to really lead her team to win by that massive margin. So
Indeed.
it's great to see.
So there's Bakewell Dawn very happy, as is Liz White and Amanda Vanderwall all there on screen. Riley Holland, we're not sure of the extent of her injury. She did go off with and got the knee strapped and then played about 30 seconds more, and that was it. So that wraps up the first game here. Don't forget at 7, we go on out 5 to 7 tonight. We've got the Bond University Bull Sharks taking on the Mendy Rays from North Queensland. That should be a pretty good match. That's 7th versus 8. Both teams fighting hard to get their first win for the season. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Hart Sports, Legassic Jewelers, Mizuno, Mount Franklin, Powerade, Bondi Vite and Strap-It. And, of course, our great team at Double Take Sports. They do all the pitches that you see here, and they do an incredibly good job. That's Gina and the team. My name is Dave Mills. I've been joined in commentary by Firebird legend Gemma Mai. Tomorrow you take on the Thunderbirds. Give me a score. Go on, tell me how much are you going to win it by?
Ooh, I'd love to win by heaps because you feel really comfortable. But I think it's going to be win by 6.
You're too nice.
6.
You're going to win by 27. I guarantee
I'm
it.
realistic.
Oh, ouch.
No, but Thunderbirds are going to come out hard. It's not going to be an easy game. So
Indeed.
yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us in commentary. Next time we see you in the crowd, we're going to pull you out again. So when you come and see your little sister, can't wait to hear the feedback on what you said to her about flopping. So
I might not now, though, that she hurt herself.
She did hurt herself. So thank you very much. Don't forget, we're back on air 5 minutes to 7 p.m. tonight. It's bye for now, and as always, be brilliant.